If you're new here, I'm Rob. I'm a self-taught AI builder from Yorkshire, non-technical background. I basically learned it all self-taught over the last 2 years. What I do is Chrome extensions, MCP servers, N8N automations. I mainly concentrate on videos. I'm learning a lot now on how to get Claude to make the videos. And any AI tool that's out there, I'll have a go at. I've got a school community, so if you want to get over there, you can have a look. Subscribe, share, let's get on with it.
Okay, let's get started. So where do we find Claude Design from? Right, you can't use it in your desktop app or anything. You have to use it in the actual cloud app. And where we find it is, you find it over here. There's a little palette design there, and to get to it you just click onto that, and then you're inside Claude Design. It normally brings you an opening menu and tells you, oh, here's how to do it. I've skipped all that, so we can just get straight to it. So we've got some features in here. We've got the prototype for just generally making whatever you want, a website and stuff. You've got slide decks from a template, so you create a template, I believe. I don't know, I've never done it, so this is the first time I'm using it like you. And then you've got others, so I think you just put a project name in and you put your design system in there. So first thing we're going to do is just make our design. I'm just going to call it AI injection. We'll go for high fidelity, and we'll say create. And it brings you to this page. So start with context, design system, add screenshots, add code base, drag in a Figma file. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to see what it does with a simpler website. We'll go into more detail on other videos. I think this is the first time I'm using it, so I'm just going to give it a simple prompt down at the bottom here, and I'm just going to paste the prompt in that I made earlier. Electronic cyan accents, headlines, values, props, and the free benefits, titles and join button. Very simple website, and we'll see what it does. Also, before we crack on, just need to tell you that it is a paid account, this. You can't get this on the free account. You have to be either Pro, Max, or Super Max, whatever it is, Ultimate. I've got the Max plan here, but you can use it on the £20 Pro plan. I don't know how long your credits will last. A lot of people are talking about the credits just disappearing very quickly. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? And before we press send on that, just notice that I did actually specify what I wanted. If you give it a vague prompt like build me a website, it won't have any idea of what you actually want. So it'll just go ahead and build any old website for you. So you have to give it a little bit of direction. Not the greatest of prompts, but it will give it enough direction to get what I want. Just thought I'd point that out to you. Okay, I'll just go over the design system and the screenshot. Obviously, when it's design system, all that basically means is to upload your existing brand colours. Sorry, I've kept my zoom on, haven't I? So when you're up here with design system, it just means you put your branding in there, and it'll create that branding should you want it to be so. I don't know. You just put your branding in, and obviously add a screenshot. You can drop your screenshots in there. If you find a website that you like, just screenshot it, drop it in, and it'll match it to that. You can attach a code base, so you can connect a repo to Claude, and it pulls that existing component styles that. So if you've already got a repo with all your websites that you normally use, you can pull that straight in. And obviously the dragging a Figma file is just basically dragging in and import a Figma file that you want to do. And then you click on any of them if you want to use it and add your sources. If not, you just crack on and press send. So let's see it in action. So we've sent it away, and it's now going to think about the design and everything else and have a look. And I'll get back to you when it's landed. While that's doing, something made me laugh. Down here, it's got useful info, and it's basically add a splash of water instead of milk makes a fluffier eggs. This is quite amusing. I guess that's just to keep you a bit occupied while it's doing it. Okay, it's landed, and I can honestly say they asked for. Let's have a quick look down it. It's got the join. Obviously, you'll link that up to your school community or whatever community you've got. Read latest. I mean, these functions won't work because they're not connected up to anything yet. What you get inside, weekly stack teardowns, templates that actually ship, room full of shippers. This is really, really clean. And to say that I've given it the minimal of prompts, it's kind of shocking. So what else we got? Oh, we've got, well, up at the top here, you've got a tweak, so you can turn it on and off. So if we just do this quickly, I've got this is this cyan colour. Change colours to yellow. That's kind of nice. That's kind of gross. And you can just mess around with that. Also, another feature that's really good, it's a bit like WordPress. If you do comments, you can just click into a box. Click into it, make a comment, and it will change that header in the box. Go down here, change it in there. Go in here, change the picture. Go there. And what I have been noticing, people have been saying that if you use this feature, it doesn't burn through all your text, because obviously you've got context window down here, and if you put a comment in there, it reads all the previous files, so you burn here. You're not using as much tokens because you're just telling it what to do, and it'll just read that and do it. So that's a great feature. What else we've got up here? We've got edit. I think you just draw on it, don't you? And say change that, do the other. Discard, we don't want to do that. And go back to comments. So there, I think that is. Can we just click off this? Yeah. So when you want to stop using it, you just click on. When it's highlighted, it's on. Highlighted, it's off. I guess that's the same with all of them. Yeah. So there you go. And then if you want to actually do something major, you just come back down here and do it. But I don't think there's any reason to go down here unless you don't like the structure, because you've got everything in the comment section you can just do. So let me know in comments what you think so far. I think it's quite good. Okay, I've just come out of that. I just clicked the top left there to come back. And as you can see now, it's actually, you can just click on it and you come straight back to it. So to do it, just click the palette. And it'll take you back, and it's all already there and saved. So let's move on to the next part. Let's have a look what's next. Okay, so now we're going to look at side decks. So to do this, you can do it a few ways. You give it a name. You can go with none and just create it off your own back, but it'll have no guidance. So what we're going to look at is the design system. So we've got it here, but we don't actually, I haven't done it yet. So you can see the design system in, because I logged in earlier, it put a blank one up, or you just click that and it'll do it. So we'll just go into the design system and let's have a look at this, because as I'm doing it for the first time, you're doing it the first time with me. So we can see here we've got company name and the blurb, link to a GitHub, link code from a computer, upload a Figma file, add font, logos and assets, and any other notes that you want to put in there. This is basically your branding. So let's go through that. Okay, I've done the design feature. So on here, I've basically put the company blurb in, yada, yada, yada.
I've linked it to GitHub. So you put your GitHub repo in. You'll have a button here that says connect to GitHub. You have to connect it to GitHub. I haven't done the link code for the computer. I haven't got a Fig file, so I'm not bothered with that. I have put a PNG in there to help it. And I've also, at the bottom, put the theme, the fonts, the colours, all the normal stuff that I use for my branding. And then all we do is continue to next generation, or continue to generation. So this will take about 5 minutes to generate your system design. So click generate, and I'll be back when it's done. So while we're waiting for that to do it, I just thought I'd show you the usage. So this is the first time I've used it, and I've used 8% already. Now bear in mind, I've got the max plan, so I've got 5 times more usage than most people have on the £20. So if we split that into 5, I would say about there is where your usage would stop. So you can see how fast, if you're just on the free account or even on the pro account, your usage would be gone quite quickly. I just thought I'd highlight that to make sure everyone understood. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now it brings you to another page. So we have to review it. You might get upload fonts here. So if you need to upload fonts, just go to Google Fonts. If we go here, it'll say get fonts and download whichever font you know. If you need help, just ask Claude what font you need and it'll give you the link for the right fonts. And then you come back here, you just upload them. Claude then puts them in and you get good. So looking at this, we've got our codes in here. So it looks good. So I'm going to say looks good. Lovely. And then you've got the launch. Ah, look at that. So you get the preview of the page, how it looks. So I'm going to say looks good. Video overlay. Looks good. So you can go down body type. Yeah. So you can go down all these. Let's put looks good. In fact, I think you might have to click them all. I'm just going to click them all as good practice. Oops. I won't let you watch me do all that, so I'll just pause video. So I've done all that, and as you can see, if we came back, we just go back to the design, and they're all. And then we can now start on the actual slide deck. We put our name in, and we can use the system design, can't we? So let's put our name in. Okay, we're now going to start up the design. I've labelled it up Launch OS Pitch. Put any name you want in there. When I've come to drop down menu, I thought there'd be a section where it would be AI injection design system, but I think it just classes it as default as per, because we've just done the singing. Because there is, if you put none, you'll just get none. So we'll have to put that one in. So let's see how we get on, and we'll just press create and watch what happens next. Okay, before we move, I just want to show you the share option. You can share, you can export it to PDF, send to Canva, export standalone HTML, and hand off to Claude. I'm having a bit of confusion because I thought, let's go back, I actually thought when it says design,
it would come up with my AI injection design system, but I believe default is the default design, so we're going to find out very quickly. Well, okay, so I'm now pretty confident that we're in the right place, so let me just, I'll put the prompt in at the bottom here. Let me just, so you can zoom in. Spelling's atrocious. So basically just asked it to create a 5-slide deck launch OS system, blah, 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 drop a video, line 9, yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's see what it comes back with. Okay, and here we have it. And I can honestly say, this is excellent. It really is. So let's have a look. Let's go through the slides. The first slide shows exactly what it is. And then we got second slide. So the app that we've promoting at the minute is Airtable, that you drop a raw file in and it creates a digital asset, makes a TikTok and all that, published nine channels in 2 minutes. Quite a good app. I think I did a video on it yesterday. Go check it out. Uses Gemini Remotion and Blotato. Just look at this, colours. The colours are just excellent. Airtable is launched, Launchpad. Oh, by the way, it's free to get as well. It's in the video. I've left the link in the video. I've left the GitHub in the video. The previous video, if you watch that, you can get that for free. So you can get this, what I'm talking about now, for free. And just set it up. As long as you've got GitHub and you've got Claude, you're laughing. But look at this. This really is exceptional. For a tweak, you can go to comments, click over it, check box down here. Just use the comments. Edit, draw, all that good stuff. I can honestly say I am really, really impressed. It's kind of amazing. So before I call it a day, I just want to show you the usage. So we've only actually used 2 things there. And I don't believe if you're on the $20 plan that you could have done this in one hit. Because I've used 34% and I'm on the max plan. So I would have said the $20 plan would have stopped there. So how do you overcome that? You just wait till it refreshes in the next turn. But your project will stay there and you'll have to wait. However, what I'm going to do is call it a day on this one. And I honestly, I'm absolutely stunned. The quality on this is second to none. I don't think there's anything out there that would even come close to this. Not for what we've just done and how little we've put into it. This would take someone hours and hours to build, or only 6 months ago, to build something like that. If you want to get the Airtable and the GitHub, just watch the previous video I did on it. And then you just get a GitHub account, download the GitHub, as you would do into any studio. And it'll talk you through it. It's got the guide in there and everything. It's quite a decent app. Yep, so I'll end it there, and the next video will be on the animation side of this. I just think this video is getting a little bit too long, and I need to have my tea. So thanks for watching. See you next time.